I'm Beth from Two Sisters Accounting, and I'm here with the lovely Jen from Well Balanced, and we are talking a little bit about the bookkeeping and accounting world, what we do, what we like, what we don't like, and basically just having a bit of a whinge.
Beth and I have had a chat a few times, and we do get into it a little bit. And I saw a post on Facebook the other week about how bookkeeping is really easy. And it's the best, flexible, profitable, part-time side hustle with a full-time wage that anybody can have. I was a little bit triggered.
Just a little bit.
Yeah, so I'll read a little bit of it. It says, bookkeeping is the ideal pandemic-proof profession for mums. It's a stable, super flexible.
Just even that first line sets me off. Is it just for mums? Because in this case, I've got to go.
Yeah, you're out. Soz. It's stable, super flexible, profitable, and easy to get started. Learn how to start a successful bookkeeping practice in my new book, The Stay-at-Home Bookkeeper: How to Set Up a Side Hustle with Full-Time Pay. I love it.
So Jen, did you find your bookkeeping business really easy to set up?
Totally, yeah. It's easy to get started. To go, today I'm a bookkeeper.
Is it true?
Tell people you're a bookkeeper. Actually getting clients, doing the work, a little bit harder.
Oh, right. So she's got, and then she comes up with this whole list of things that's in her book. And I think I'm just going to pick one of my favourite points, because I feel like this might be easier if I just pick one of my favourites to tear apart, and then you can do the same.
Cool.
How about, why bookkeepers find clients easier than Etsy shop owner or multi-level marketer? Jen, do you just walk out and go, do you like to be my bookkeeping client? And people go, yeah, sure, let's do it.
Do you know what? I wake up in the morning and they're just knocking my door down. It's just ridiculous. I don't know what to say, because I spent ages like networking, doing social media, trying to build up LinkedIn. I mean, there's a lot of effort goes into actually promoting the business. And then when you talk to the client, you've got to get on with them. You've got to actually quote them. You've got to understand what's involved.
Yeah.
And even the onboarding process takes forever. So why they think this is easy?
It's just, do you not know leads are everywhere and every lead converts? They're just flocking. It's not like we have to commit hours a week to promoting ourselves.
Well, let's face it, the second you meet us, why would you not want to work with us?
There is that. I mean, I think they're pretty great.
Yeah, we kind of are. But sometimes not everybody sees that straight away.
Yeah, but they just can't help everyone.
Something else then.
Right, which is going to be your first beautiful point?
I like the one that says, why I'm 99% sure you're qualified to be a bookkeeper. Yeah. Right, and there are people here right now going, well, I do my own bookkeeping. And I would like those people, when they are VAT registered and when they are turning over loads and loads of money, and they've got a load of staff with them as well, so they're having to do payroll and they're having to try and keep their bank up to date, and they're trying to make sure they don't pay too much tax. I'd like them to tell me how qualified they feel.
Yeah, I'd like the data entry side. I will absolutely put my hands up and say 99% of people can do that.
Yeah, it's easy. You
can look at a receipt and you can pop it into zero. Absolutely, not denying that. But do you actually know about all the little stupid little VAT rules that you need to know, or all these weird rules? And there's a difference between like bookkeeping and the data entry side. Basically, all this woman's talking about is data entry.
Yeah. Oh,
have you discovered my favourite thing? It's only QuickBooks that does this. Have you discovered the uncategorized expenses account?
God. Yeah.
This is the most hateful account that I have ever come across. People that don't really understand what they're doing properly, do you know what they do? They just jump everything to that and go, my bank's wrecked. We then get to spend a good day rooting through unreconciled expenses going, what is this?
Yeah, I think there should be a blanket ban on other, sundry, unreconciled, general, all of that stuff. Just get rid of it. You have to find a category. If you don't find a category, you can't put it in.
Yeah, and you can't just dump it places. My other favourite game is, I've done my bookkeeping, but I wasn't sure what to do with that, so I've just dumped it here. What is it? Well, I don't remember now. Okay. Was it for the business? Well, I think so. Cool. Just guess it.
I had about investigation the other day because the client's looking at a big refund which they've not had before, and it's all legit, all above board. I'm happy that everything's where it is. Talking to the VAT guy, and he's asked for some copy invoices, and one of the invoices was addressed to the wrong company. It was legitimately paid by the right company, it's just the invoice had been raised incorrectly.
So annoying.
So it was like, well, that's potentially a load of money that you can't have.
Yeah.
And I think it's things like that that get missed when you aren't qualified to do the job.
And that is a real punch in the bum.
Punch in the bum.
You're like, what can I say that's PG-13? I'm trying to think of what else. Oh, so apparently on this course, on the qualifications and training one, she can teach you, oh sorry, it's even a book, a quick intro into the main accounting and bookkeeping concepts you need to know. Sound easier than getting an accounting degree? What? You think 2 pages of a book? I mean, I don't mean to sound big-headed, but we do all train for quite a number of years to get these degrees and qualifications for a reason. If a book could have taught me it in 2 pages, trust me, I would have been all over it.
Yeah, even those bookkeepers I know that aren't qualified have done some kind of training.
Yeah, or
they do the research, they sit and they Google things all the time, they spend ages wading through HMRC's website.
Or you've spent years in a practice learning from other people.
Yeah. And the amount of little quirks that you come along and you go, oh, I've never come across that before.
I'm going to be perfectly honest, I don't think you do need qualifications at all, but you do need the experience.
Yeah.
And that is not something you can learn in a 37-page book.
In a couple of pages.
Because
I think I'm still hung up on the side hustle with full-time pay thing. My side hustle, I've been working around my kids for like 6 years. My side hustle has never produced full-time pay. And yeah, there are things that I could have done to make it pay more, but still working a few hours a week cannot give you full-time pay. It just can't.
Not after reading a 37-page book either. This takes years to build up. We were in year 3 and it's finally starting to do what I want it to do, but it's taken a whole lot of slog.
I didn't notice that the book's only 37 pages long. I'm hoping that what she's doing actually is selling a bookkeeping course, that people are going to read it and go, oh my God, I want to do this, but I think maybe I need a bit more information.
She's got to be upselling all sorts of rubbish, because there'll be like a £5 million business coaching course at the end of this as well, so she can be like, I'll keep you accountable and make you a boss business lady, or whatever drivel people say.
Girl boss. No, just boss, thanks.
Yeah, I'm all right.
We'll do that on a different video.
I don't even get.
Interesting one is the huge success I never expected by becoming a bookkeeper, and then it says husband becoming a stay-at-home parent. So it's kind of contradictory, because they're starting off by saying, yeah, you can set up a side hustle with full-time pay, you can work around your children, and then she made her husband stay home and look after the kids so she could carry on with her part-time, full-time.
Because as we all know, when you set up your own business, it very rarely stays part-time or as a side hustle, because it takes over your life.
I mean, evenings, weekends, early mornings, late nights, it all happens.
It's days off. Do you know what a day off is? I tell Jessie I'm having days off and she still calls me going, what's this? What's happening with this? Can't have a day off. I'm like, leave me alone.
No, I'm turning my phone off.
It's just want a holiday, Jen.
There was another one as well. Which one was it? I think you'll need to spend weeks of training. We've kind of covered that one.
I know, or
client.
Never lose a client. Oh, some of them you want to lose those, unfortunately. Not everyone's a dream. I'm trying to think, I think you'll have to spend weeks training yourself before you earn a dime. Wrong. Here's why. It's just a lot of what gets me about this is it's just really irresponsible, because I honestly think as a good bookkeeper, how could you in all good conscience take on a client knowing that you have absolutely no knowledge of any tax rules, any experience? She's not even mentioning any money laundering or data protection, which is all like basic legal requirements.
Insurance.
Yeah, insurances. I just think, like, on a baseline as a bookkeeper, how in all good consciousness could you take on clients and start being in control of their finances with absolutely no idea what you're doing other than having read 37 pages of a book.
I mean, the thing
And
I
like,
was saying about the training, even if you know everything there is to know about bookkeeping, you've been doing it for donkey's years, somebody puts some new software in front of you, you're still screwed.
yeah.
You know? I mean, 0 initial certifications, what, like 8 hours or something?
Something like that.
It's a full day. It's, and you know, I know those programs inside out. You stick me in front of Sage and I might as well not know anything.
I tried to touch the Sage the other day, Sage Desktop. I was just clicking around like a lost, like, I did not know what was going on.
Where's the button that just drills down that you want it to do? Why can't I click from here to there?
I don't think there are any. I was like, how do I just find where you've spent money? I was clicking around for about 20 minutes. I was like, I'm glad no one's watching this. I look clueless.
We've already got 2 more topics to do straight out.
I mean, I almost feel guilty because this poor woman, she's just trying to make her living, but she's ripping people off in my mind. Like, this is just a scam. Please don't see this and think this is a great idea. Want to become a bookkeeper? Do it. But it will take you a good few years, and it's not quick, and it's not easy, and it will make your head hurt.
It may just as well be like network marketing or multi-level marketing, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah, she may as well be selling branded pants.
Yeah, it'll be, you know, you just recruit other bookkeepers to do the work for you using my model.
It really
That's how you can do it without any training. Get other people to do the work. We've cracked it.
That's so what it is. You sign up, you get her book, and then one of her other courses is here's how you can recruit other bookkeepers to your business, and then it's just this shit falls downhill.
Yeah, it's
That's
crazy. I love it. So yeah, if you want to be a bookkeeper, get this book.
Yeah, 37 pages. Please don't. If you do want to be a bookkeeper, have a chat with me or Jen, and we'll tell you how it actually works. I mean, personally, how did I get started? I fell into a payroll job out of school because I didn't know what I wanted to do. I applied for a customer services job. I got put in the payroll department, and then eventually started working in accountancy practice where I learned everything. So, and I think that was a good 10 years ago that I started on my accounting journey to where I am now. So, you know, that's how long it took me. Jen?
Pretty similar to me. I mean, I've got quite a lot longer. Making me a bit old now, but yeah, I dropped out of uni. I was doing English and art at uni, obviously, because that's leads you straight into bookkeeping. And I needed a job, so I went to a temp agency, and they went, "Oh, you've got a maths A level, we'll put you in accounts." So I did that for a bit, got a job in accounts. They went, "Do you want to do AAT?" And I went, "Yeah, all right then." Kind of thought, well, they're going to pay me. I get a day out of work every week. Yeah. So I did 3 years of that, and got another job in accounts, and did another 4 years to get my CIMA.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
20 years working in the industry generally. So
yeah, so overnight success.
Absolutely, it's really easy. You can do it in seconds.
Yeah, so I mean, there's loads of different ways. Or Jessie, she did it the classic way. She did her A levels, went to uni, worked in a Big Four, and got her qualifications that way, and did it like, you know, the proper way. But there's loads of different ways into it. Reading a 37-page book and setting up the next morning is not a way into it.
If you have bought this book, or you do buy this book, please let us know. But we will be quaking in our boots because I'm really scared of the competition that's going to come out of this.
It's just upset because I think you must get this as well as a bookkeeper, accountant, whatever we want to call ourselves. When you take on a client and they've had somebody else doing the bookkeeping badly, it genuinely really upsets me. We've taken one at the moment, and the state it's in from somebody who doesn't know what they're doing, it really makes me sad.
You feel sorry for them because they've trusted somebody.
Yeah.
And I think that's the thing. It takes a lot of trust to hand over these kind of details. These are really personal details. In the UK, we're rubbish at talking about money. So to give somebody access to everything about your business is a real big leap. And
have somebody
when you find somebody who trusts you enough to do that, and then they find out you haven't got a clue what you're doing, it's a shame. And you find clients who've been there, they've been burnt, and then they come to you and they're questioning everything.
Yeah.
And they're reluctant to let go of stuff, and you're like, yeah, I get that.
And there is Yeah, I mean, I get everyone's looking for what easy ways to make money at the moment, but I wouldn't put bookkeeping as an easy one. If it was easier, I think we'd both be far better rested.
Yeah, I would like to say I was rich.
Yeah, no.
Maybe one day.
And the other thing is, I am a firm believer in most things you can Google. However, there is a key part in most things you can Google is you need to have a basic understanding of what you're Googling for the Google to make sense.
Yeah, well, let's face it, every time I get ill, I've got cancer.
Exactly.
Google it, you know.
Like, yeah, you can, like, if you're working through stuff and you're not quite sure of something, I Google loads of stuff all the time. I'll put my hands up fully, but it's because I know that there's a rule there and I know there's something I need to look out for, but I can't fully remember exactly what it is. So I'm just trying to remind myself of the exact details.
Yeah.
If I was trying to learn some of these tax rules off of Google, my brain would simply explode.
My brain does.
Yeah, because none of it makes any sense. There's
somebody, you end up going down the sort of the proper VAT manuals and stuff like that. It's just mind-blowing.
There is, yeah, none of it makes any sense. The HMRC is a wonderful organisation and nothing they do makes any sense, and it is all gibberish. So you have to have a certain nuanced understanding of how they do stuff to know what they actually mean.
Yeah, I've had many phone calls with them recently, and it's just, they're great people, but you talk to individuals and they're wonderful, but the system as a whole just lets us all down, I think.
Oh, that's another one.
That's another one.
Right.
I think we've kind of done this to death, haven't we?
I was going to say, I think our whinge is, I feel quite liberated now. Do you feel lighter?
Absolutely. That is a weight off now. Now I can go doing my really easy job for the rest of the day.
I know, I'm going to go and, eat some cake, watch some TV and just do some clicking on my computer. Easy.
Like a one-finger type thing.
Yeah. And then, because it is part-time, so I might spend the afternoon having a kip.
Good plan. I need to get a bed for my office. That would be awesome.
For your part-time job on your full-time wage, you can just sleep all day.
All those mugs throwing me full-time money and I'm like, yeah. A couple of hours, I'm done.
Amazing. All right, well, I hope you enjoyed our little whinge today. We will be back with more. As you can see, we're building a list.
See you later.